We knew we were going to be the only Christian band there, and we knew that it was going to be a tougher crowd. We were a bit nervous because we didn't know how they would respond, but we've got friends that aren't Christians, even in bands, or secular bands that we're friends with. So we just thought, okay, let's go for this. We'll just play our music and hopefully they'll like us.
We could tell the atmosphere that was there, and so it was a little intimidating for me, but I kept praying and I was like, God, I want you to show up. And so like bands started playing, and I mean, you could obviously tell that there was like profanity and just like everybody, like a lot of people were smoking and stuff, and it was just, the atmosphere was not godly. So then when we got up there, it was just it was awesome, because we started playing, and then everybody started listening, and then Chase said there was just peace above everybody, above everything, and it was just amazing, because you saw God even in the music that we were playing. You just saw the effect that it had on people already.
And then Danny starts talking to him in the middle of a song, and he says, we're Christians, and that's who we are, and we know that you might not be, but don't judge us, we won't judge you, but we want you to know where we come from, and we would be glad to talk to you about our faith in God. We have a tent over here, we'd be glad to talk to you. And I thought, wow, these guys are really standing up in the midst of an atmosphere of darkness. They're really letting their light shine.
We do have a lot of people compliment us, thanks for standing up for something. Thank you, for doing that, because a lot of people, don't, going into the darkness and being the light.
None of the other bands that were playing that show were saying anything about, they weren't talking about God like we were. One of my main goals, and I think the whole band's main goals, is to bring God into people that don't really experience God as much as they could. And especially in our scene, there's a lot of kids that don't. And through our music, that's just a really good way to open people's eyes to God and really show Him His love.
While I was there, I just kind of asked God to just kind of release His Spirit. I just released heaven while I was there, and asked for angels, God to send angels down.
I think sometimes we look at what these kids are doing and we point our finger at them. We need to encourage them, we need to build them up, let them know we're praying for them, let them know as a church we're behind them, we're supporting them. How can we support them even more? That should be our mentality with these guys, because they are truly advancing the kingdom, and that should be our mentality, is to advance the kingdom.
We got a couple comments on our Facebook later, and they just said that, man, I really love what you guys stand for, and it's awesome. You guys aren't afraid of who you are and stuff. And it was really encouraging. But I mean, at the show, God just he showed up, and the rain stopped, the sun came out. There was just peace everywhere, and just everybody was just having a good time. And it was awesome.